So I figured I'd make a video. I'm actually gonna kind of self-advertise for just a second, but I made another channel. I'm probably gonna put the link down below later on. But I feel like what I should have done before I deleted this channel about a month ago was to separate the two channels rather than try to meld them all into one. But anyways, I'm gonna link the channel down below. I'm just gonna use my name, but really it's gonna be more about personal stuff. Not too personal, but rather kind of like my thoughts on things that isn't really necessarily fitting this channel. So I figured I'd get that out of the way. But we'll get to the meat of what the video I'm making now. It's come to my attention some time ago that Alexandra Ocasio Cortez is making a list to target Trump supporters and people who didn't vote for Biden or the Democratic Party. Now, whether if you voted for Trump or not, I'm not a fan of either Trump or Biden. But what worries me about this is for anyone who didn't vote for Biden, that not necessarily was a Republican or a conservative, but more of people who were on the left. Mainly like, Democratic Socialists, Libertarian Socialists, Libertarians, Independents, Anarchists, Greens, whatever. I'm worried about this because I'm afraid that it'll spill out of control and just wreck a whole lot of people's lives just because they didn't vote for the right candidate. One of the things about this country is that we have the right to choose our president and our congressman. That is our right. And we shouldn't be punished for that. I guess what I'm trying to say is more of, we shouldn't be shamed into voting for the wrong choice because we're given a limited number of choices to begin with. Ergo, the South Park's douching a turd. Although this election, I thought it was more between Alien versus Predator. And shaming other people for not voting for what they want, I think is very antithetical to why we vote in the first place. Or not vote, for that matter. And I know I'm kind of going on a loop. It's just the best way I can explain it. Is that if we really had the choice to vote, I think we would choose more than just the Democratic or Republican parties, to be honest. But it is kind of scary where this could go. And already Alexandra Ocasio Cortez is facing a backlash for it, which she should. Because it doesn't sound very democratic for what she's proposing. And also, speaking of punishing the left, the Democratic Party is already sort of punishing the left because they thought that they lost the election. Not the presidency, although I've heard that there's some contested votes and voter fraud. I don't know for sure. But also is that they lost a couple of seats in the House and they may not take the Senate. So Nancy Pelosi has basically been trying to browbeat the left voters in the Democratic Party not to steer far too left. Which I think is kind of bullcrap, because there are some things I agree with the left, but I don't agree with like a hostile takeover, I guess. But that's just my opinion. I'm trailing off a bit, so this is the most I can probably do with this for right now. But